This here is what the workstation is going to be looking like as soon as the complete build is done. What I'm working on here is a monster cutting edge system that should last quite a while. What we have here is a 27-inch HP. It's a 1080p LCD monitor. It's about as close as you get to an LED without actually being an LED. It's fantastic quality. I just got some cheap speakers with the associated subwoofer there. What I've got is my little black iPod Nano. I've got the new Cytec Cyborg V5 keyboard. It lights up red. Beautiful. And then I've also got the Razer Lachesis mouse, which also is the red edition, and my little Sniper Wolf King mouse pad for gaming. And this is what it's all going to be associated with. This huge beastly monster. I've got all my fans laid out here. I've already started, and I thought, well, I better get started on the video. So here's what I've done so far. I've taken out all the stock fans, which was two 230mm, which are actually 200mm Cooler Masters, and a 120 from the rear. And I've replaced them with the 200mm Megaflows red LEDs on top. And I also additionally have one in the front. Here I've installed two double width 120mm Ultra Kazi side fans. As you can see on the box, I don't know if you can see it too well. Anyway, they push about 3,000 RPM and approximately 134 CFM apiece. So I've got one on that fan mount, and I've got two on the hard drive bay. This is going to push a lot of air. I don't want to fool with water cooling ever again, so we're making sure that we have plenty of airflow. On the back here is going to be where I mount the push-pull configuration on my Corsair H50 CPU cooler. I've also got a fan bay here so that I can plug all the fans into utilizing one 4-pin Molex, and maybe that'll help with some of the power distribution and whatnot. I've also got two single red cold cathodes and a dual ultraviolet cold cathode unit. I haven't really decided where I'm going to mount those yet, but that's going to be well lit up. And right now, as you see, I just have two solid side panels for the case, which happens to be a Cooler Master ATC S840. It's about the best case, in my opinion, that I could possibly find. It is all aluminum, yet very sturdy. I've been a steel case guy for a long time. And what we have here is the major piece, the new Rampage 3 Extreme. It is, in my opinion, the best gaming overclocking do-it-all board you possibly could buy. Nice piece of kit there, as the Europeans would say. I've got the TechFlex ultraviolet reactive sleeving kit for all my cabling. I'm sure that's going to take up a majority of my build time. Got an extension here for my power supply so I can have it all black and look nice and neat, which leads me to the power supply, which is an Antec 1200 True Power Quattro, running 6 12-volt rails at 38 volts per rail. Nice little power supply there. And for my Corsair H50, there's a filter for the back panel, the case. I got the Kaze Giuni, which they push 1900 RPM. This thing's not focusing too well. 1900 RPM speed with 110, almost 111 CFM per fan. It's going to be in a push-pull configuration on that H50. Physics graphics card is going to be a PNY 512 meg 9800 GTX, straight physics only. And for my big graphics card, we've got a EVGA GTX 480. Basically a 1.5 GB DDR5 memory. It's about as kick-ass as you can get with graphics these days. So that's big boy hardware. I've got some additional UV reactive SATA cables. Got a bunch more over there that are gonna work good with my red theme. This here is a U3S6 ASUS PCI Express card. It basically is going to allow me to not have to suck up all my PCI Express lanes to run my SATA 6 and my USB 3 gear. So I'm going to install that in the motherboard. That will help with that. That's pretty much the best USB 3 card you can get right now. Sony multi-card reader, standard cadre of equipment there. 6 gigs, Corsair XMS3, low latency, good stuff, good entry level. I'm going to go Dominator GT when I can. And the NZXT Sentry LX fan controller, dual bay. Believe it or not, I think I'm going to run out of front 5 1/4 bays. The Vantech Easy Swap 4. This is so that when I work on clients' computers, I can take their hard drives in and out quickly. It also monitors speed, temperature of the hard drive that's actually in that bay, and it has its own cooling system, and it locks. Good little thing. Inside this box, 80 gigabyte SATA 3 Generation 2 Intel solid state drive, perfect for the boot drive. This is for that drive. It's another Scythe product, the Comma Bay Plus. Has a fan. It takes up one 5 1/4 inch front bay, and I can mount 2 solid state drives, which I plan on doing, and then rating them together. I got 2 of these. These are Western Digital Green Edition 1.5 terabyte drives, 7200 RPM, 64 megs of cache per drive. Good data drives. Thermal compound. It's going to be the Arctic MX3. All the freaking geeks and gurus say this is the best stuff, so we went with that. Core i7-930, typical, get a low-end processor so you can overclock it with a good board. And Windows 7 Home Premium 64-bit edition. Got it on sale at Fry's, 88 bucks, couldn't beat it. So that's pretty much where we're at right now, and we'll update more of it later.